Disclaimer real quick, all right? Talk to a physician. If you feel worried about this, talk to a physician first, right? This is something that I did and it helped me out a lot, okay? So I'm not sitting here saying that it's gonna help everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it works for everybody. I'm just sharing with y'all something that I've done that's helped me, and it's really helping my digestion. It's helping me in a lot of ways, and it's improved the level of my stomach acid in my stomach. All right, man, y'all know what's popping, man. It's Black Superman coming at y'all with another video. This is the third video to the importance of digestion, y'all. Low stomach acid or high stomach acid? Let's go.
I cannot be held back now. What don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you. I said, what don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you.
All right, y'all, man. So I'm glad that we finally got to this video, man. This is where it's at. This is what y'all probably been waiting for. Man, how in the heck do I figure out if I got too low acid in the stomach or too high acid in the stomach? So I got y'all, man. I'm gonna get straight to the point. So, and like this video, man, if y'all excited to hear how to do this, go ahead and like it right now. Share the video. Y'all already know it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be very informative. First and foremost, when it comes to stomach acid, right? We already know it's a lot of things that can cause it to get low. We already know it's a lot of things that can cause it to get high. Last video, I clearly talked to y'all and told y'all what could cause it to be low. And a lot of people, they end up taking antacids to try to deal with this acid reflux thing, right? And that lowers the mess out of you, the crap out of your acid in your stomach, all right? Real quick, before I go into it, I wanna make sure I make this clear. It's good for our blood to be alkaline. It's good for our overall body to be alkaline, but the stomach has to have sufficient acid to break down minerals, protein, most importantly, for us to gain the most out of that macronutrient. And, just breaking down minerals, utilizing them, absorption. If we can't absorb it, it's not gonna affect us well. So here's the best tip to figure out if you have too high or too low acid. You see this right here? It's called betaine HCl, okay? With pepsin, which is an enzyme that helps. So HCl is pretty much hydrochloric acid. And that's the stomach acid that's in the stomach that our body is supposed to produce enough of, okay? Pepsin is gonna be that enzyme that's gonna help with the HCl so that the body can utilize it more, of course, as the original HCl that's already in our stomach. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna supplement with it. And look, disclaimer real quick, all right? Talk to a physician. If you feel worried about this, talk to a physician first, right? This is something that I did and it helped me out a lot, okay? So I'm not sitting here saying that it's gonna help everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it works for everybody. I'm just sharing with y'all something that I've done that's helped me, and it's really helping my digestion. It's helping me in a lot of ways, and it's improved the level of my stomach acid in my stomach. So do it at your own risk, do research, don't just take my word for it, and then go from there. So you take this, right? So pretty much the way that you do it is you start off, before you eat your meal, you take one of these, right? Eat your meal, boom, 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 boom. If you feel some uncomfort in your stomach, right up in your stomach, if you feel some uncomfort, burning, and you start to feel that acid reflux happen, boom, and you experience it, acid and all that, or just kind of like an uncomfortable return, then that may mean that you actually have a decent amount of stomach acid already. And you already figured it out, you don't gotta worry about it, right? But if you don't experience anything like that at all, no burning or nothing, no acid, no reflux, like boom, then what you wanna do is on your next meal, take 2 of these. Do the same thing. Before you start eating, take 2 of these and then eat your food and do the same thing. And just keep doing the same process, right? With each meal. If you don't feel anything, any type of acid reflux or any type of, discomfort in the stomach, kind of like trying to burn an acid, then try 3 in your next meal. Try 4 in your next meal. Try 5. Let me tell y'all something. I had to go all the way up to 17 tablets, y'all, at a meal. And that let me know right there that my stomach acid was extremely low, and they talk about it. They say sometimes, man, some people have to go all the way up to 20. And the thing is if you start going up that high in that range, what they say is you just start taking it until your symptoms leave. And once you start to see your symptoms leave, you stay at that same dosage and keep taking it until they start to come back. And then if they start to return, drop down. So if you start off at 17 tablets, or if you got the 17 or 18 tablets and your symptoms started feeling better, right? They say keep taking 18 until symptoms return. And then you just go down to 17 your next meal, and you go down to 16 your next meal, you know, and so on until you get down to about 3 of these. Once you get to about 3 to 4 of these, you good. You've regained your stomach acid in your stomach. You see what I'm saying? This will let you know if you got low stomach acid. This whole process, you know, the beginning process is what I was telling you before. So if you start off with this process and you at like 3 tablets per meal, and you start to get that return, then that means that you good. You don't even need to do this anymore. You can just let these things go. And man, look, this will really help you and engage you in terms of, you know, letting you know if you have too much acid or too low. But this is also in the realm of treating too low stomach acid. So keep that in mind. Now, there's another method that you could do called the baking soda method, right? The baking soda method is gonna let you know right off if your acid is too low. Simple as that. Or if you got a decent amount of stomach acid. You could do this first if you want to, you know. I did it and I noticed that I clearly didn't have enough stomach acid, but you can do this first. And pretty much what you do, you get you about 4 ounces of water, right? Get you some baking soda. Baking soda, I know I love baking soda. Get you some baking soda. That's because I'm from the hood, you know, I used to kind of do some of the baking soda, but anyway. I ain't glamorizing that, but anyway, you get the baking soda, right? And then you get these, get you some measuring spoons, right? 1/4 of a teaspoon. So that's 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. You can do a heaping full. Get you a cup of like 4 ounces of water, dump it in the cup, mix it up, and make sure you do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You can't eat nothing, you can't do nothing like that. You know, you have to be on an empty stomach so we can really know what your acid is working with. Mix it up, boom, 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 boom. Drink it. After you drink it, you should burp. You should have like a decent burp within 2 minutes. So if you like, yo, okay, you drink it, you know, swallow it. I put my timer on my phone. That's how I was able to gauge the time limit. You looking at the time, you know, and you like 1 minute, okay, I don't feel that. Oh, damn, 2 minutes? Wow, what the heck's going on? 3.5 minutes? Your stomach acid is low, man. Straight like that. If you go all the way up to, I said about 2 minutes and 45 seconds and you don't do nothing, burping or nothing, stomach acid is too low, y'all. And this is pretty much a good way to figure out if it's too low or not. If you drink that baking soda and as soon as you drink it, 10 seconds afterward, you're like, you know, you good, you're A1. You might have too much. If you drink it and right after you drink, you're like, you know, then you might have too much acid. So, you know, I think this is a very good way to gauge and figure out, you know, if it's too much acid, too low acid. And I think that is a great method, and I think it works very well. They also say that you could actually go to your doctor, go to your physician, and they got ways to really check your stomach acid and your pH level in your stomach. And that's one thing you can do as well. So, you know, I know this is going to help y'all, man. I hope y'all really, really enjoy this series, and I really hope that this changes. I know it'll change your life, man. I know that this stuff will change your life, especially if you're dealing with low stomach acid and if you're dealing with absorbing nutrients and digesting your food correctly. Because once we fix that, once you fix that, you're going to start to feel so much better, man. And that's what Superhuman is about, man. Changing 1 million lives, yo. Changing 1 million lives, okay? So y'all know what it is, man. Support me, support the brand. Y'all know it's Superhuman, man. Go ahead and like and subscribe to this if you like it. If y'all want to see more about digestion, comment below and let me know. And I'll get them things cooking and served to y'all. Let's get it, man. Superhuman.
I'm legendary, I'm strong. I know the problems won't last forever, I'm on. I've conquered things that could've stopped my dreams. Loaded pistols just to cock and squeeze. Cop some cuties just to cop a pee. And proper beef with a lot of peeps. Had the world of drama on top of me. Lack support from my kinfolk. Thought that problem would be obsolete. The dark world where I derive from. Just hope they say before they fall asleep. I got love for for you.